Thank you for joining us in making Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul possible for girls this fall 2019 season. This presentation is intended to equip you with information specific to our council, our history, policies, procedures, and resources to support you in carrying out a high-quality, safe program for the girls on your team. We're excited to share that Girls on the Run has been in St. Louis since 2002. The end of each season has been time for us to reflect on tremendous support we have received from the greater St. Louis community in making Girls on the Run possible for so many girls and share the incredible impact on girls, families, and our communities. It is also a time to get excited about and prepare for the next season. Girls on the Run St. Louis started in 2002 by a courageous community member, Jill Indovino. She brought Girls on the Run to St. Louis after reading an article about it in Runner's World. Jill knew her girls and other girls in the area would greatly benefit from this program. She started with just 20 girls on a park bench, and since then, the program has grown tremendously. Many others recognize the need for Girls on the Run in their community. The grassroots growth and support from volunteers and community champions have allowed Girls on the Run St. Louis to empower a generation of girls for a lifetime of healthy living. Our council now has coaches and other engaged volunteers, soulmates, pace setters, and community champions who are Girls on the Run St. Louis alum. They support other girls being positively impacted and empowered for a lifetime of healthy living. Our council is part of the Girls on the Run network of councils across North America and this awesome Girls on the Run movement. We are an independent Girls on the Run council and a 501c3 nonprofit community-based organization. So what that means is we do not receive any funding from umbrella organizations. We are wholly supported by the generosity of greater St. Louis community spanning both sides of the Mississippi River. This includes individual donors, foundation grants, and corporate sponsorships. The growth of Girls on the Run across North America has been tremendous. Since we started in 2002, we have served more than 45,000 girls at more than 400 schools or sites. This growth has been fueled by word of mouth, by parents, school faculty and staff, and community members like yourself. We are excited about this spring season. With your support and the support of over 1,000 coaches, we'll likely serve about 4,000 girls at approximately 200 schools or sites. Our Girls on the Run St. Louis territory encompasses 22 counties and St. Louis City across eastern Missouri and western Illinois. We're privileged to serve this large, diverse territory, and with your support and the generous support of funders, we've been able to serve girls of all socioeconomic backgrounds. Approximately 70% of our participants access some form of financial assistance. Last year alone, we provided $385,000 in financial assistance. It is truly thrilling to see all of the girls, coaches, families, and other supporters from all sites come together at the end of the season at the Girls on the Run 5K celebration to share in supporting girls as they accomplish their goals. As you know, or will get to know, Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul are more than running programs. Walking, running, training for a 5K, and other activities are used as vehicles to develop and enhance positive social, emotional, and physical skills, helping girls develop as overall healthy individuals. Girls on the Run is our program for girls in 3rd through 5th grade, and our middle school program, Heart and Soul, is for girls in 6th through 8th grade. We have a fall and a spring season. Both seasons span over 11 weeks to take into account for breaks, but you will only meet for 10 weeks. During the season, teams meet twice a week for 75 to 90 minutes. During this time, the coaches will lead the girls through the research-based curriculum, which includes lessons, developing life skills, and provides a great time for girls to form connections with their peers and coaches. The season then concludes with the Girls on the Run St. Louis 5K. Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul are great programs to invest your time and energy in because we know it's making a difference and having a positive impact on girls. Our council conducts outcome evaluation of girls to measure the effect of the program every other year. We are able to use these positive outcomes in our work to grow the program even more communities across our territory. There are 4 different coach roles, not including junior coaches. It is important to know each other's coach roles. Full coach role position descriptions, which outline responsibilities and requirements, can be found on our website by clicking the Get Involved button at the Coaches Corner and on the Girls on the Run Learning Academy. It is extremely important to understand each coach role and to have good communication among all of the coaches at your site. Before the season begins, establish the coaching schedule and determine who will take charge of the various activities at practice and throughout the season. If you have a high schooler who wants to help at practices, they should sign up as a practice partner coach. Make sure they have transportation to practices and that it's someone you trust to be helpful. Regarding our junior coach role, for the new sites, you may not know of any alum, but if you do and want to have a junior coach at your site, please contact your program coordinator to begin that process. All registered coaches, including site liaisons, head coaches, assistant coaches, practice partner coaches, and junior coaches are automatically registered for the 5K. Coach registration is currently underway. All volunteer coaches must register to coach. That includes the site liaison, head coaches, assistant coaches, and practice partners. If you are viewing this presentation, you have already completed coach registration. Just a reminder that you must register to coach before each season. Touch base with your fellow contacts to ensure that everyone is registered by the deadline. For safety and risk management reasons, individuals who have not registered to coach cannot attend practice. The next step is to complete your background check. Our office administrator, Corey, will send you an email if you are due for a background check. The email will have a link to a secure website. Enter your information so the company we contract with, TrueHire, can run a background check. We will provide you with a code, so the fee is passed to our office. Background checks will need to be completed every 2 years. Coach training is for those who have not attended a Girls on the Run St. Louis new coach training since the fall 2016 season and would like to be a site liaison, head coach, or assistant coach. Practice partners are more than welcome to attend coach training. If they do attend coach training, they will be able to lead lessons. A quick note about site capacity and the coach-to-girl ratio. The number of registered trained coaches will dictate the number of girls your site is able to accommodate. We require that at least 2 trained adult coaches are able to commit to both practices each week to start a site. Please take a close look at the coach-to-girl ratios here and contact your program coordinator if you have any questions. We would love to help you recruit more coaches to accommodate all of your girls.
The expectation is for the site coaches to take the lead on recruiting coaches. Hopefully you've already started this process, but there's still time to get more coaches registered by the deadline. We have resources on Coaches Corner and the Girls on the Run Learning Academy to help you recruit coaches. We do have some amazing volunteers who are interested in serving as a coach, but may not be connected at a school. They register as an unassigned coach, and we place them at a site based on their geographic preference. We then connect the unassigned coaches with the coach group at the site. If we place an unassigned coach at your site, please reach out to them to let them know of site-specific details and invite them to your preseason coaches meeting.
As a Girls on the Run coach, these are your responsibilities. We know the girls get a lot out of participating in Girls on the Run in Heart and Soul, but many coaches have said they get just as much out of coaching as the girls get out of participating in the program. Thank you for serving as a Girls on the Run in Heart and Soul coach this season.
If your site requested site-specific flyers, you can pass these out to age-eligible girls to promote registration at your site. They're a great marketing tool, so make sure to take advantage of them. You should have also received a few posters with your flyers. If you didn't request flyers this season, but you'd like an electronic flyer to send out to interested families, please contact your program coordinator. Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul program registration will be open for 4 weeks. We will offer a late registration period at sites that still have capacity for girls at the close of general registration. It will be open until 5 p.m. on the Friday of the first week of practice. During this time, registration is first come, first served, and after late registration closes, no registrations will be accepted. During the general registration period, all registered girls will be listed in lottery status on Race Planner.
Program registration reminders. General program registration is not first come, first served. Girls on the Run St. Louis aims to give every girl an equal chance of participating in the program, regardless of her family situation. An open intake of registrations is the only way to ensure that. At the close of general registration, sites' capacities will be assessed and registration will reopen only at sites that still have capacity for girls. Once a site reaches its maximum capacity, registration will close. The full cost of the program is $185 per girl. This covers curriculum materials, healthy snacks, volunteer training and background checks, program t-shirts, and sometimes even running shoes for the girls. To keep the program affordable to our economically diverse communities and families, we have a site program fee sliding scale based on the economic makeup of the school community. So the program fee ranges from $25 to $175 at sites. We offer financial assistance because we want the program to be accessible to all girls despite their families' financial circumstances. That is why we offer payment plans and need-based scholarships. We are very proud to say we've never turned a girl away due to an inability to pay for the program. We have a very robust scholarship program. We gave out $355,000 last year and expect to do the same this year. Here are some things to note. Anyone is welcome to use the payment plan option, whether or not they are applying for a scholarship. Setting up a payment plan and completing the need-based scholarship application are seamlessly part of the program registration, and the fee change goes into effect immediately. Regardless of the fee at your site, all participants are eligible for need-based scholarships. Payment plans can be utilized in conjunction with a need-based scholarship, and the sibling discount cannot be used in conjunction with a need-based scholarship. Our junior coach program is for middle school aged alum of the Girls on the Run or Heart and Soul program. They're ineligible to do Heart and Soul at their site either because they don't offer it or they can't attend practice. They must be able to attend at least one Girls on the Run practice per week, and they must attend or complete a one-time junior coach leadership training either in person or online. Each team can have up to 2 junior coaches. Head coaches must approve the junior coaches before they can register. The head coach must also watch a 10-minute presentation before the season. Registration coincides with Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul program registration. The fee is 50% of the program fee at the site, and the fee covers your t-shirt, water bottle, healthy snacks, and 5K entry. Email your program coordinator for more information and the link to get your junior coach registered.
It's important to start planning now to ensure you have outdoor and indoor practice space for the season. Safe practice space is most important. Girls should be visible by a coach at all times. Although workouts are mostly lap-based, it does not have to be done on a track. Be creative. You could use a playground area, run around the school, or an empty parking lot. Make sure you have an indoor practice space also planned for inclement weather. Plan ahead now to avoid conflicts with other after-school activities. If another organization is using the gym, consider running in the halls or doing a smaller activity in the classrooms.
Check out Coach's Corner in the Marketing and Registration tab for marketing strategies and templates to promote Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul and ensure registration. You might consider hosting a Girls on the Run registration event at the school or site where coaches can assist parents and guardians in registering girls at computers. Before the season starts, have a preseason meeting with your co-coaches, in person or via email, to get on the same page and talk about program registration,
marketing, and different responsibilities at practice.
Delegate responsibilities. Who will take the lead on the following aspects of the season? Practice. This can include reserving practice space at your site and is typically done by the site liaison. Special lessons/events. This can include the Community Service Project, Practice 5K, Girls on the Run 5K, and the end of season celebration. If your site has a large team, such as more than 18 girls, we recommend splitting into 2 teams or more depending on number registered. Why? Practices run more smoothly and allow for better discussion, allowing more girls to share. Want to know more about how to split your teams? Check out the site management and organization handout on Coach's Corner.
Parent engagement and communication right from the beginning. Please send a welcome letter prior to the first practice to let parents know who you are, what Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul are all about, and outline practice and season expectations. You could also consider having a parent meeting at the beginning of the season. We would also like for you to communicate to parents about the 5K from the beginning of the season. We do encourage parents or guardians to run or walk the 5K with their girls and or find someone who can run or walk the 5K with their girl. This person who is running or walking with their girl must register for the 5K unless they are a registered coach this season. It's also important to discuss transportation to the 5K with your parents.
You will receive information about accessing your participant roster in Race Planner from your program coordinator at the close of registration on August 28th. It is very important that you check your roster versus who is showing up to practice. If someone is coming to practice and is not on your roster, this means they are not registered and cannot attend practices. Please contact our office immediately if this occurs. The key policies are detailed on a separate document within this curriculum module. Please refer to that if you would like more info. Here's some important information regarding our key policies for the season. Our cancellation and refund policy. Please direct the parent/caregiver to contact our office to process their girl's cancellation and receive a refund. We will issue a full refund if the parent contacts us by the end of the second week of practice and a 50% refund during the third week of practice. We will not issue any refunds after September 20th. This is a very important reason to check your roster and take attendance. You'll want to follow up with caregivers of girls on your roster who have not come to practice to make sure their girl will be staying in the program. Attendance policy. Girls who are absent for more than 4 practices during one season are in violation of the Girls on the Run attendance policy, and we reserve the right to cancel the girls' registration. Please talk to your program coordinator if you have concerns about this for a girl or girls on your team. Our transportation policy states that Girls on the Run volunteers may not transport any participant outside of immediate family in a vehicle when operating in the capacity of a volunteer. An accident incident report should be completed and submitted to Girls on the Run St. Louis if there is an accident or incident resulting in injury of a participant or coach where the injured cannot continue to practice or the injury requires professional medical care. The accident incident form is included in the front pocket of every Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul curriculum binder and is on the Girls on the Run Learning Academy and on Coach's Corner. The form should be submitted to GOTR STL within 48 hours of the accident incident. If you have any questions, contact your program coordinator. Logo usage. Our council adheres to strict branding guidelines to use the Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul logos. You can use the logo in a limited capacity on communication handouts to parents. You may not reproduce the Girls on the Run name, acronym, or logo on any apparel or merchandise. Let us know if you have any questions about using the logo. And our media protocol. We love when school and community communications and publications are interested in sharing about the impact of Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul. Please let your PC know if you and your team is being featured in a school or community publication so we can provide support and information that might be useful. You may already have questions about the Girls on the Run 5K on November 16th. Later in the season, we will send out a pre-race presentation similar to this one, but shorter and specific to the 5K. It will contain all you need to know about the day of the 5K, when to arrive, what to wear, where to park, where your team will line up, and in what order teams will begin in, and so much more. At least one coach from each site is required to view the online pre-race presentation, but all coaches are encouraged to view the short presentation module. Just so you know, Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul curricula are property of Girls on the Run International. We reuse supplies and the curriculum binders from season to season. In order for us to continue providing the program to girls in our community, we ask that you return your supplies and curriculum binders at the end of each season. Please return your snack cards as well, even if they are empty. See the curriculum guide on the first page of your binder to find out what supplies are and are not included in your bin and suggestions for what to use instead. We now have all versions of our curriculum for Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul available online through Coach's Corner. We will still provide one binder per team or more if you have multiple teams. Check out these coach resources now to help get your season started off on the right foot and continue to use throughout the season. We'll communicate with you frequently. You'll get a regular email, what we call Coach Communication, sent every other Monday from your program coordinator that outlines what you need to know for the weeks ahead. Read it carefully as it is usually full of details and action items. Let's go over a couple of next steps to get ready for the season ahead. Step 1. Check in with your co-coaches to ensure they're registered by the August 18th deadline. Have a preseason coaches meeting and connect with your co-coaches to discuss site organization and management and delegation of responsibilities. We highly recommend having a preseason coaches meeting to get on the same page with your co-coaches. Get the word out now. Marketing ideas, templates, and promo videos are on Coach's Corner and Girls on the Run Learning Academy. Site-specific marketing flyers and posters were mailed to a site contact by August 9th if your site submitted info by the July 23rd deadline. If you missed the deadline, contact your program coordinator to request an electronic flyer for your site. Starting August 12th, we hope to see you at the Girls on the Run STL office to pick up your site's program supplies, binders, and snack card. We will have off-site pickup options as well. More info and RSVP to those will be in an upcoming coach communication, so be on the lookout for that. And get excited. Girls on the Run and Heart and Soul starts for all sites the week of September 1st. And finally, be sure to mark your calendar and spread the word. The Girls on the Run STL 5K will be on Saturday, November 16th in downtown St. Louis. We know that was a lot of information, so just remember, we are always here for you and are just a phone call or email away. Thanks for watching. We are so excited to have you join us in empowering girls for a lifetime of healthy living.